A beautiful look at downtown Charlotte, North Carolina, the Queen City, where we're coming to you today. This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Sunday, they'll host the New York Knicks. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Then it's Ball and it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Charlotte, Washington out there with Bridges. And there's Monk and it's Hines in at the center, locking down the middle. Opening day, Chris, in your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, start it strong?
Two types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
A little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
Graham, the pass to Bridges. Here's Graham. Passes it to Hines. Here's Washington. Shot clock at 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Now here's Ingram. Graham defending. Williamson. And it's blocked.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
Williamson with it. And the pass to Ball. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. A floater. He can't get it to go. And the Hornets now going the other way. And here is Graham. The teardrop falls in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ball, the pass to Alexander Walker. Ingram against Bridges. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Miles Bridges.
Yeah, and the second pick in the 2016 draft out of Duke, bro. Brandon Ingram possessing a rare combination of length and shooting ability.
Both free throws good for Ingram. The Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Bridges. Pass to Graham. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bridges kicks to Graham. 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target. The Pelicans trail. Ingram outside. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And checking out the numbers for Monk. Last season's performance for him. Put up about 13 points per, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And he continues to hone his game. I think the potential is there.
Oh, yeah, you can see the potential, but it's raw. He needs to keep refining that skill set.
Now, here's Ball. Graham defending. Now, Ball. lets a floater go. A shot's good from Hayes.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Wasted no time on that one.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Charlotte moving it around. Monk, the pass to Graham. Back to Monk. Lets the three fly. Pelicans pull it in. Now here's Ball. Ingram outside. Steps back and fires. Here's Williamson. It's tipped. Here's Monk. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Graham with the ball. Back to Monk. Lets it go with a three. Not going to go that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Feeds to Williamson. And he banks in the layup. Williamson's got his second bucket of the night.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Now, here's Monk. Not a lot of room. Kicks to Graham. Right wing. Bridges, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hornets. Now, here's Ball. Graham defending. Ingram outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Graham, the pass to Washington. And here is Monk. Stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got his second basket.
That added muscle helping Lonzo there, looking stronger and more confident on these takes.
Graham dishes to Monk. Hines the pass to Monk. That's tipped.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
A shot's good from Hayes.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Hornets trail by 6. Now Graham. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Bridges misses.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Down low. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift. How about his hands? And then we all know how it ends.
Pass to Monk to end the run. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
The pass to Williamson. And here is Ingram. He kicks to Hayes. Here's Ball. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Ball's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Chris, this is a specialty of yours. Which current bigs are best at finishing contested shots right at the rim?
Oh, well, I'll tell you this. The best big in the league last year, averaging 17 points, scoring in the paint, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yes.
I mean, he'll dunk on anybody. Move out the way. He finishes. What about Embiid inside? What about Gobert? What about Boogie Cousins? Should I continue? I can keep going because the big man is back, baby.
And here's Wall, following Lonzo Ball's 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Ball's running, and it's Williamson missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Wall can't get it to fall.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
We're not used to seeing a guy as big as Williamson with that quick of a first step.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
We're looking at Williamson's size. I mean, skill and athleticism. I'm trying to think of a more unique player to enter the league.
And Wall kicks to Bridges. And it's blocked.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now, here's Ball. Defense right on him. Gortat inside. Rozier defending. Gortat misses. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Wall. Pass to Washington. He's off on that one. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They have a 9-point lead. Williamson kicks to Rivers. Now here's Ball. 7 points in the game. The three. The offensive rebound. And it's Williamson missing. Charlotte's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Wall looking for an opening. Washington passes to Wall. Kicks it to Martin. They could use a bucket, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Hornets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
So for the Pelicans, Wallace is checked in for Williamson, and it's Drew Holiday in for Ball. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. 7-point differential. Here's Rivers. Rozier with the steal. Wall attack. Oh, what a beautiful play.
What intensity. Did you see that? Great. We all know Wall loves putting on a show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
Passes to Holiday. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. And the Pelicans lead by 7. Rozier against Holiday. Washington passes to Wall. With the floater, and the layup is up and in.
Look, the touch on these floaters by Wall is so beautiful. He just lets it glide off his fingertips.
Stevenson outside. The dish to Holiday. It's Rivers on the wing. Now the pass to Stevenson. Wallace left side. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Stevenson.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Wall against Rivers. Outside, Wall. Pass to Rozier. To the inside. Here's Washington. Gortat with the block.
No, that's just the long wingspan of Gortat. I mean, it's highly effective, especially how he swats away shots.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Rozier. And New Orleans also making a change. Nene's checked in. Wall dishes to Rubio. And stolen by Wallace. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Stevenson. He dishes it to Holiday. Stevenson passes to Nene. He kicks it to Rivers. 4 on the shot clock. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bridges inside the three-point line. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
Pelicans leading by 6. Washington out there with Bridges. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Milton in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Now here's Rivers. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes it to Washington. Back to Rubio. Dishes it to Bridges. The shot, no good. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Holiday surveying the floor. Stevenson kicks to Nene. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game. Phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
Here's Rubio. That shot missing. Some solid defense there by Nene. Here's Wallace. Bridges with the board.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay-in.
Here's Milton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Here's Rivers. And there's the pass to Nene. And the shot goes down. Nene's got 4 points in the quarter.
There is the unselfishness that coaches love so much. Rivers doing a great job getting it to the open man.
Rubio outside. And the layup falls.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Now here's Rivers. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Milton. He's guarded by Rivers. Washington passes to Rubio. Pass to Martin. Back to Rubio. To the paint. Here's Washington. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. All players look for an edge, Chris. For example, certain guys are just so deceptive with the ball in their hands. I mean, you're always looking for whatever can give you that advantage.
Two of the best. Players and people can complain as much as they want, but Harden getting to the line is genius because he knows how you're guarding him, and basically you got to stay away from him to guard him because he's so skilled. And by the way, Curry does the same thing. And Curry, one of the smaller players in the league, but always finding a way to take the contact, take the bump, but to get the scoring up. And I think as a fan for me, it's fun watching the cat and mouse game between the offensive player and the defender, seeing who can get the best of each other while involving the ref.
They just control their bodies so well. They know exactly what they need to do to get that call.
And it's all on the spur of the moment. I mean, this is all on the fly. Such genius to watch play.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Hornets trail by 4. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. That shot misses. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Pass to Hayes. Martin against Ingram. To the left wing. Here's Hayes. The Hornets pull it in.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Hornets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And he makes the first. And the Hornets making a change here. Graham's checked in. And so he hits both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Alexander Walker passes to Hayes. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Milton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Charlotte, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
That's not like him at all. I mean, he's been so steady up into those.
It's Ingram on the wing. Graham defending. Here's Williamson. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And now a 6-point Pelican lead. Rubio left side. Washington passes to Milton. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Rubio outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Rubio's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
I mean, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Hart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The layup missed. Hornets trail by 3. Rubio looking around. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Milton the pass to Hines. Over Hart. That one's not going to go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Hayes. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hayes has got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And 4 years at Villanova for Josh Hart. Won the title back in 2016.
He just makes winning plays, hits perimeter shots, and the 30th pick in 2017, he has been solid.
Charlotte calls timeout. Chris, you've been a commentator for the NBA Vegas Summer League. Amazing how much that event has grown.
Oh, how about this year? The Chinese, the Croatian national team. I mean, come on. It's just this is a global game, and we're bringing all of them to Vegas to let fans go up in there and watch them and watch rookies at a young, early age and see the best players. I mean, this is awesome. You got to love how forward-thinking the NBA is. This is really cool to watch.
It is. Now, here's Rozier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Williamson dishes the ball. Passes it to Ingram. Here's Williamson. Ball with it. Graham defending. Ball, the pass to Williamson. Out to Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The pass to Monk. Fires the three. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Pelicans leading by 5. Ball dishes to Williamson. Ball, the pass to Ingram. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Slithering into the lane with such ease. I mean, when Ingram is aggressive, it forces the D to act.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
The first one falls. Gortat's checked in for the Pelicans. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Hornets trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Alexander Walker passes to Ingram. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And Ingram, he's still getting his weight up. But looking pretty strong that time.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. John Wall's checked in for Charlotte. And that one falls for Ingram. And it's Wall with the ball for Charlotte. They trail by 7. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Charlotte moving it around. Monk's shot's good. Monk's got 5.
And you could see it in his eyes there. Monk was determined to get to the basket there, and even with the contact, stays focused enough to convert the shot.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. That one's good. Just his 3rd make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Ball no good. Hornets trail by 5. Pass to Monk. Lets it fly. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
And the first one drops. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Washington. And New Orleans also making a change. Redick is checked in. Both good from the line that time. Wall with it. Kicks it to Bridges. Wall against Ball. Now here's Wall. He's guarded closely. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Redick finds Gortat. Now Redick. And here is Ball. He's got 9. Back to Redick. Right at the free throw line. Second shot opportunity. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got the lead up to 9 now for New Orleans.
Yeah, and you feel like Williamson could do this almost any time he wants. The strength, the athleticism. I mean, it's next level.
Ball against Wall. Makes it off the glass. Wall's got 6 points.
And Wall has great size at his position and strength. He uses it very well close in.
Ball with a wide open look. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here's Charlotte. Pelicans leading by 7. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Pelicans have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Ball against Wall. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Here's Bridges, 5 to shoot. No good that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
And they continue to control the glass.
Wall against Ball. Knocked loose. Wall with the steal. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Charlotte making a switch here. Martin's checked in, and Stevenson's checked in for the Pelicans. New Orleans leading by 9. Williamson kicks to Ball. 1:19 left here in the second. Unloads from 13. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Rozier the pass to Wall. Martin against Redick. Back to Wall. Out to the right wing. Now Rozier. Here's Bridges. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Wall passes to Bridges. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Bridges has got 11 points.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Now here's Ball. He's got 11. Fires from 14. Here's Williamson.
And I think Bridges has some real upside defensively. He's strong, athletic, and able to guard multiple positions. And that's what every team is looking for.
And so it's New Orleans in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They have a solid 8-point lead. Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
The area where they impressed me the most has been on the boards. When the shot's gone up, everybody goes for it. Just a matter of maintaining that energy, playing with that same kind of aggression in the final 2 quarters.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Charlotte?
To fall behind like this at home after only 1 half is upsetting. We're not talking about an insurmountable deficit, but we're not talking about a small one either. They're going to have to play a good second half of basketball for a chance to win this.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pelicans leading by 8. On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Bridges. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Picked his pocket. Here's Bridges. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Over to the left wing. From the left block. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 10.
Well, the bounce pass is the ticket there. Very nice assist.
Here's Graham. He's covered by Ball. Monk for 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk, an experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
Ingram attacking. Banked in off the glass. 10 points for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Monk kicks to Graham. Charlotte moving it around. Hines covered by Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Back to Ball. Ingram outside. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Williamson. He kicks it to Hayes. Yep, that one goes in there. Hayes has got 4 this quarter.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
For 3, Bridges, and it's the Hornets another 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Back to Ball. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Williamson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williamson's got 15.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength, it's the body control.
Over to the wing. Monk for three. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Hayes kicks the ball. Passes it to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. It's not going to go for him.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
Ingram passes the ball. Back to Ingram. Here's Williamson. The double clutch. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, this is your challenge defensively. How do you stop Williamson without fouling?
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the Hornets. Ricky Rubio comes in for Malik Monk. And he's good on the second. Here's Milton. And the Hornets call time here. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, the Pelicans.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Here's Washington, guarded by Holiday. They get it again, Bridges, and it's sent back by Wallace.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Hart. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The Hornets pull it in. Washington's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Graham, guarded by Holiday. Graham kicks to Rubio. There's the pass to Washington. The dish to Bridges. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Rivers passes to Williamson. And that one is good. Williamson's got 18 points.
I can't think of a better call offensively. Get Zion the ball in the painted area and let him go to work.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And how about the numbers here for Drew Holiday? How he did last season. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Lets it go from 11. Here's Wallace, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show for it.
Here's Graham, guarded by Holiday. From 13, and the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. New Orleans leading by 7. Holiday with it. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Graham. And it's Williamson missing. And it's Rubio with the ball for Charlotte. To the left side wing. Here's Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They've led by as many as 11 points.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Hornets have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. It's good. Timeout. 18 points for him.
Adept at maintaining his balance on the way up. Bridges, a strong player who can play through contact.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Holiday. And here's Rivers. Outside Holiday. Back to Rivers. Nene scanning the floor. Holiday, the pass to Nene. And Nene with the stuff.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA. It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
From the low block. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Holiday.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Holiday's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pelicans. Charlotte has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here's Washington. He's got 6. Here's Rubio. It's deflected, and he recovers it, and he's able to get it back. And he gets it back. Count that one. Rubio's got 9 points.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
New Orleans leading by 9. Now Rivers. He dishes it to Holiday. Back to Rivers. To the middle. Here's Nene. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Wall passes to Rubio. The shot misses, and New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Rivers. Softly drops in the floater. Rivers has got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Wall. Tries again. He lays it in. He's got 8.
And the vertical of Wall, he gets off the floor fast to collect second chance opportunities.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Charlotte making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Gortat has come in for Nene. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Outside, Redick. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. Bridges with the board. Hornets trail by 9.
And perimeter shooting never more valuable. And that's been J.J. Redick's M.O. all along. An elite marksman who can hit from anywhere.
Rivers against Wall. Redick dishes to Rivers. 1:39 left in the third quarter. The shot by Redick, no good. And in today's game, if you don't have floor spacing, your offense is going to struggle.
They call it gravity, the ability of outside shooters to attract defensive attention. Redick, one of those you don't leave for a moment.
Now here's Rivers. The Hornets pull it in. Bridges has got 7 rebounds in the game. Dishes at the wall. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Over Stevenson. Here's Washington. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Back to Ball. Kicks to Ingram. And it's Hayes in the corner. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Hornets trail by 4. Outside, Wall. Pass to Martin. Back to Wall. Lays it up off the glass. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Ball. Misses there.
You got to admire the tough defensive ball. He doesn't give up any space to get a clean look on this play.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pelicans lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Hornets, Monk is out there with Washington. Then there's Terry Rozier, and it's Wall, and it's Hines, and it's center. Ingram kicks to Ball. Ingram with it. He's picked up by Wall. Ingram attacking. True on the 14-footer. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
You got to play up on Ingram, especially when he's looking to shoot from the mid-range area.
Passes to Wall. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is good.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. It's stolen by Wall. Here's Monk. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Williamson is checked in for Gortat.
Going to the line, MyLeague Monk.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with, Greg, I think a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
And they're at a loss defensively as how to stop Zion. I mean, just too much athleticism, too much skill.
Now, here's Monk. He's covered by Ingram, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Rozier kicks to Wall. Floats one, but he stays with it.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The pass to Ball. Here's Alexander Walker. Ingram passes to Alexander Walker. Now here's Williamson. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ingram wide open. Cans it from downtown. Now it's a 4-point New Orleans lead. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Wall against Ball. Outside, Wall. Shoots over Ball. Wall, no luck.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Shoots. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Monk. He's covered by Ingram. Wall, that's a two-pointer. And again, the Hornets missing.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Ball, the pass to Hayes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
In perfect timing, with the small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
Monk with the ball. Now defended by Williamson to stop the run. Nice move. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, and the defense allowing some room here on the inside in the second half, and they're taking advantage. A lot of their points coming from in the paint.
Going to the line, MyLeague.
Free throw drops for Monk.
And Monk is an interesting player, a combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor.
Here's Ball. The Hornets pull it in. And here's the fast break. Graham surveying the floor. Now, here's Monk, guarded closely. Pass to Graham. Here's Milton. Pass to Monk for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Great open look there. Alexander Walker's got 4 this quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Hines, the pass to Monk. Good on the 13-footer. Monk's got 11 in the second half.
And Monk is a good shooter from the mid-range. He's only going to get better the more he looks to shoot from there.
And he gets the bucket. That's now 22 points for Zion Williamson.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Milton the pass to Monk. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Substitution for the Hornets, returning Miles Bridges.
Graham with the ball. Six to shoot. From the top of the key, and it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 16th rebound on the night. He kicks to Ingram. Pass the ball. Here's Alexander Walker. And here is Williamson. A rebound by Washington.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Alexander Walker passes the ball. Now here's Williamson. Graham defending, and that one's good. Ingram.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And there's the pass to Bridges. They grab their own miss. Washington. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Here's Ingram. Hayes trying to break free. And Brandon Ingram again. Ingram's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Now Graham. Pass to Monk. That misses off the backboard.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Charlotte calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Zion Williamson.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear James Borrego coaching his team during the break. And he was emphatic. He said, "We are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing." See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. No good on that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Ingram attacking. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Back to Bridges. Out to the right wing. Lets it fly from 18. That one a little long.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And it's Ingram missing. Charlotte has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Bridges shot, good.
a dangerous scorer from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Now, here's Monk. The feed to Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
Miles Bridges. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
He's off on the second. New Orleans leading by 8. Ingram passes to Williamson. Here's Alexander Walker. Ball no good. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
That's what a star talent does. If Bridges wants to fulfill his potential, he's got to attack. Use that quick first step.
Ball with the bucket.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Monk, the pass to Washington. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Oh, man, he's got bad shots. This is the time to work the ball inside to get the best shot possible. I mean, that's the way to make the comeback happen.
Here's Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 8 now on the night. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Monk. And the layup's good off the glass. Monk's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And how committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
Ball with it. It's Ingram on the wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Ingram is so rangy. Hard to affect his shot without fouling.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 9. Charlotte's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Charlotte calls timeout. They're behind by 9. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And here are the Hornets now. 9-point game. Outside, Martin lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Rivers works hard when he's in the game. That's what you love about him. He's at his best when he's shooting the ball with confidence.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Monk. Graham kicks to Monk. The tray. It's rebounded by Hayes.
I mean, with all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around their neck. I mean, somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
Now, Williamson. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, Marcin. A strong game defensively. How important is that communication between the front court and the back court?
Well, obviously, we're going to be a better team if we're going to continue to talk like that defensively. We inform each other about screens and cuts, and it was a lot of different schemes we're supposed to do today. That's why, all 5 guys were talking, and that was crucial for them. Well,
it showed up on the floor, March. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Chris Webber, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.